Guys, it's Lex, and today it's me playing against YungPudz. You know the guy who's playing Gigavise, and he has a YouTube channel. I will just link it up in the description below, but I think you guys know him. And I wanted to show this gameplay because it was, I mean, especially game 2, it's pretty interesting because we keep going back and forth, and I thought it was a fun match, so let's jump right in. So yeah, it was super laggy. Anyways, yeah, I won the rock paper scissors, and I start. And like I said, I'm testing some stuff. So I have a hero core, I mean a plant engine and a hero engine mixed in the same deck. So here there's not much to do. So yeah, I just go Stratos, get a chain, set the Phoenix Wind Blast to set up the Debris Dragon, and so I watch a lot of his videos, and yeah, he goes for Ghost Sarcophagus for a supervise, so this tells me he already has a Gigavise access in hand, most likely a Lawnfire. And then he set a few trap cards. I'm just not gonna reveal them here, but the Gigavise doesn't run real trap cards. Like you know, I'm not fearing a Mirror Force, so I don't attribute here, at least not in game number 1. So I'm just trying to push as much damage as I can to put him on the clock. So yeah, I just go for Elius, push, it goes through, and then I pass the turn. It draws something and it doesn't do anything. So here I find I just normal summon another ocean. I try to get to close the game. He has the threatening war, which was kind of expected. So in main phase 2, I just set trap the shoot, and I'm like, okay, I have Phoenix Wind Blast to interrupt and the trap the shoot, and I kind of have the read. He has Dawnfire in hand, so I'm feeling very confident here. But you'll see. So in standby phase, I use the trap the shoot, so now I see the hand and I'm gonna reveal both hands. But he makes a very smart play. I mean, I was it's a way to play around the trap the shoot. So yeah, he chained the Regiki break that was sets and target the other sets, and that way he can discard Lawnfire Blossom and resolve the Miracle Fertilizer and the Supervise. I mean, he has full combo. Well, not full combo, but he has combo even through the trap the shoot and my set Phoenix Wind Blast, and he had Heavy Storm anyways. So I just chain it and try to, yeah, you know, spin the set one, and yeah, I want to send the Dandelion to the grave to set up Debris Dragon and also to protect me if he has a big push. And now the only thing that kills me would be a Colossal Armory Arm OTK, but I believe you need double Supervise to make it. So yeah, and so that's what I do, and now I can just go for the standard Gigavise combo. So I get back Lawnfire, get a Gigaplant, then Supervise, Lawnfire again. He takes the RNG and he gets the second Supervise because it's always round up, like he said. So he gets another Supervise, so he can extend even more, and ends up on a Tytannial Power Tool and Gigaplant, so he clears the whole board. And I'm just breaking on Tytannials, so that's that's a pretty good turn from him. And now I have to top deck something. So here, that's gonna be important. So I go for a Black Rose Dragon, and I know it's gonna get back a Gigaplant with Supervise, and I have a bottomless. But I also know he has Heavy Storm since I played Trap the Shoot. And here, I think this decision I take will matter later. So I set the Trap the Shoot to kind of bail out the Heavy Storm, because I believe if I top deck something great, I can then set it safely after the Heavy Storm. And yeah, so that's what I was thinking. So I go Heavy Storm, bring back Lawnfire, bring back Needles. So here, I choose to go for Needles to make a Vulture Drago instead of bringing back a Tytannial. Maybe that was a mistake here. Maybe he wanted to, yeah, the kind of a follow if ever Black Brute Drago get clears, because he get the Gigavise again. And like I said, I top deck the Mark of the Rose, which can be outed by a Heavy Storm because I baited out with the last turn with the bottomless. So I just go Mark of the Rose, Brute Drago, attack directly once, give it back, it doesn't top deck anything, and yeah, that's just game. So we can go to game number 2. And yeah, this one I think I'm gonna I'm gonna add some stuff just to show you how good this game was. So here I have the read, this is a dandelion, so I just have the read, he has a super solar nutrient, so I set my 2 trap cards and I'm feeling confident. But in end phase he flipped decree and my hand is not very great, so he makes a Catastor, get 2 tokens, use the super solar nutrient that was expected, goes for Longfire, then he goes for Copy Plant and make a Synchro 8, he makes a Stardust Dragon, and just pass with this board. So here we're gonna keep fighting each of the boards until we get control of it. So here he ends up with Stardust and Hellfire, which is very threatening because next turn he can go Gigaplant, then normal summon it, then extend even further. So I have to clear the wall board. So thankfully I top deck Mark of the Rose again, so I can just steal the Hellfire, use this effect, tribute 1 token, gets another Hellfire, tribute his Hellfire, gets the Tytannial, and then I can clear the Stardust. So that's 1 point for me. I could clear both the Stardust and the Hellfire with Mark of the Rose and the Tytannial. So now I just pass back to him. And yeah, I top deck the Hidden Armory, so I can go Fertilizer, get Longfire, Longfire gets him Tytannial Crash, so he clears my Tytannial, then he goes for Mark of the Rose, then he can go Mark of the Rose and steal my Longfire just like I did to him the previous turn, and then he gets the Gigavise, and again, no, if I don't clear the Gigavise right now, he's gonna be able to extend furthermore in the next turn, so that's 1 point to him. So now I need to top deck something, and I do, so I top deck the Lord Poison, so I can just crash into the Gigaplant, and in the match step use its effect to get back the Tytannial and then clear Gigaplant again. So now I clear this board twice, so that's 2-1 for me. 2-1 for me. But then it top decks Supervise. So you can use the DDR and discard Heavy Storm to get back Dawnfire, and Longfire can in turn get back the Gigaplant, and then you just normal summon it and get back the Tytannial. And just like this, you can clear my Tytannial and then clear the token. It might, I don't know, maybe like the fact that he didn't equip Supervise into the Gigaplant means that if I clear the Gigaplant, it doesn't have a crackback. So it clears my board again, so it's 2, it just equals the score, so it's a 2-2. And then, yeah, it just passed the turn. So now again, I have to house this freaking Gigaplant and add the Jupiter Dragon since the beginning. There's no Dandelion to go with it, but yeah, I can just go Black Rose. I know I lose both of my traps, which is not a very great play, but at least if I top deck another trap, now the Warrior Decree is gone. And if I top deck like a Miracle Fusion, I have the army to get a hero monster, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. I just hope he doesn't top deck something great and he top deck the Brick Giant Trinade, so he can't really do anything. I don't have the read that he has to provide in hand, but I know he needs at least 2 cards in hand to make something work. He would need like Fertilizer plus Supervise, so that's a combination that he could have, but he can also have a lot of bricks in hand. We don't really know, but yeah, I'll just top Miracle Fertilizer, and I just establish a board again, and then I attack directly once. He top decks yeah, the Hidden Armory, and I think here he was just trying to bait the Tytannial with Mark of the Rose just to trade the board and get back into the game, but since he can't normal summon, I was like, okay, I can just give it to you, and also he didn't banish the Landfire, so only if he has Miracle Fertilizer in hand, which we knew he didn't have last turn, because he could tribute Tytannial with Landfire, and yeah, maybe he can't even do that because he's out of plants in his deck, because we saw the 1 copy plants, 1 needles, or maybe he has 1 Dandelion left in the deck. So yeah, just give him Tytannial because he's just gonna give it back to me next turn. I have too much life points, and with Reinforcement of the Army or Miracle Fertilizer effect, I just have game. And yeah, thankfully I won this one, so yeah, I also top deck the Botanical Lion. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this game. I think it was a it was a pretty fun game, number 2. And yeah, see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.